Verdensstjernen Tom Slingsby fortæller, hvordan det er at styre en AC75.
Yesterday we did 50 knots and an entry to a start. Look, it's pretty scary. I mean, you're on the edge. You know that the foils are cavitating. You know that you're losing control of the foils when they cavitate, and you're right on edge. There's plenty of load through the wheel, but you've just got to sort of stick through it. And
is the rudder shaking all the time when you?
Yeah, for sure. The wheel's shaking. It's loaded. It can be really hard to steer in those moments, but yeah, you've just got to sort of hold your nerve and make sure that you come through it safely.
But when you're two helmsmen, how will you organize it?
Yeah, two helmsmen, obviously. Whoever's on the windward side is going to steer, unless there's a close boat-on-boat situation where the leeward helm can see the other boat, then he'll often take the wheel. But yeah, the windward helm's always steering and we're swapping every tack.
But what about the pre-start?
In the pre-start, same thing. The windward helm will steer. When we're on port tack, Lucas is steering. Starboard tack, I'm steering. But sometimes we need to change over if another boat's really close.
But you're the skipper.
Yeah, I mean, I'm steering on the starboard side, so usually I'm steering in the starts.
But are you discussing what you have to do, or are you just saying now we do this? Or
yeah, you're always trying to paint a picture and let the other guy know what you're thinking, because you've got to really blend two minds into one, and it's challenging. But yeah, you're always trying to say exactly what you're thinking the next move will be. Sometimes you don't have time to do that, but in general we're doing a reasonable job in the starts.
But it's very different compared to a laser.
Very different compared to a laser, yes, that's for sure.
But what is your job as a helmsman? Is it only to steer the boat and, of course, making the tactics? Or?
Yeah, you're steering and you're doing the tactics. We also do the jib trim on our boat, and we're always when you're on the leeward side, we're also adjusting the jib and trimming that. And then on the windward side, you're just steering and doing tactics.
Are there some performance on you and the second one, so you can see who's the fastest helmsman?
Yeah, I mean, you do get performance data on which side is performing better. Often that can be the wind, or it can be the waves going one way to another. It can be sometimes the way you are sailing, and there's differences, and then you can learn from the other person. So you've always got to be looking at that.
So are you doing a better job than the second one?
Oh, honestly, it can go either way. Sometimes they do a better job than me, and sometimes I do a better job than them.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.